We got some pretty exciting news out in the anime sphere right now for both old-time and new-time fans. We have a new promo was released for Urusei Yatsura, which is super exciting for me. We have Crunchyroll and Sony's plans to release the recent film from Makoto Shinkai worldwide. Rick and Morty is getting a new anime. And we got a new Teasing Girl anime adaptation coming for the Maid I hired recently is Mysterious. So if you're interested in this stuff, stay tuned. Kicking things off, the most exciting thing for me is we got a promo video that was released for Urusei Yatsura, the new anime adaptation of the manga that was released way back in 1978. With this promo video, we also got a new key art release for it. Additionally, they did announce that this will be premiering in October, so this is going to be a fall premiere of the series. They've already announced this is going to be running for an entire year, so fans such as myself are extremely excited for this. It already looks absolutely fantastic, and just having this full promo with full animation in it really does give you a sense and get you excited for what's to come. Hearing Hiroshi Kamiya, who is going to be playing as Ataru Moroboshi, is just so perfect. Additionally, having Sumire Uesaka is going to be playing Lum. Again, just hearing it play out and hearing the characters, it's just everything fits. It's very exciting for me. They also announced that Maaya Uchida will be playing Shinobu Miyaki, and also Mamoru Miyana will be playing as Shutaro Mendo. So really great stuff there as well. And for those new fans that are not aware of this series, so you don't have that excitement, let me just lay down a synopsis for you. In this series, Moroboshi's supernatural encounters with the feminine kind all start when he's chosen to play tag with an alien princess named Lum, who invades Earth on her UFO. Moroboshi has 10 days to touch Lum's horns, or aliens will take over the Earth. As it turns out, the game of tag is only the beginning of his troubles, as he continues to attract strange encounters with otherworldly beings like beautiful snow spirit Oyuki and the sexy crow goblin princess Kurama. So yeah, like I said, super excited for this, and like I said, finally getting to see it in full motion. It looks incredible. I cannot wait. It does have an older style to it, but again, you're adapting something from way back in the 70s, so it's got its own style, and I think they've done a really fantastic job of really bringing it to a modern time era and really kind of sprucing it up. So definitely look forward to October. I will definitely be all over it when that time comes. Moving on, talent agency I'm Entertainment has announced that Maaya Uchida, thankfully, has recovered from her recent diagnosis. Uchida has already tweeted that she's in good health and she's happy to be back. And so everybody out there, we did a shout out in my previous news bit about just sending the love out there, and it looks like she's recovered, and I'm super happy about that. So thankfully when October comes around and she plays as Shinobu from Urusei Yatsura, she'll be in good health. Moving on, Crunchyroll and Sony have announced their plans to release Makoto Shinkai's recent film, Suzume's Door Locking, worldwide except for Asia in 2023. This will be a project between Crunchyroll along with cooperation from Sony Pictures Entertainment and Wild Bunch International to make sure that they can get it across the entire world. Obviously, Makoto Shinkai is a very huge name ever since probably Your Name was probably the biggest hit. But yeah, anything that's going to be coming out of him obviously is going to take extra care to make sure it hits as many doorstops as possible. The synopsis is on the other side of the door was time in its entirety. 17-year-old Suzume's journey begins in a quiet town of Kyushu when she encounters a young man who tells her, "I'm looking for a door." What Suzume finds is a single weathered door standing upright in the midst of ruins as though it was shielded from whatever catastrophe struck. Seemingly mesmerized by its power, Suzume reaches for the knob. Doors begin to open one after another across Japan, unleashing destruction upon any who are near. Suzume must close these portals to prevent further disasters. The star, the sunset, the morning sky, within that realm, it was as though all time had melded together in the sky. Drawn in by its mysterious power, Suzume's journey is about to begin. Sounds pretty trippy. Definitely sounds interesting. I have not checked out the recent releases from him, but Your Name was fantastic, and I've loved a lot of his work, so I'll definitely be looking forward to that. I'm assuming this is a worldwide theatrical release, otherwise they wouldn't have so many involvements, but we'll see how that turns out. Additionally, the website for this film has announced that Makoto Shinkai will be penning an actual novel to go along with the story, so if you're a big book reader, definitely look forward to that. Moving on, some exciting news for me. I always like my tangirls. Square Enix has announced that the Maid I hired recently is Mysterious will be getting a TV anime. They released a promo video already for it, so you can check it out. It's full animated and voice and everything. Also, they released a key art for the series as well. The interesting thing is the original manga is by Wakame Konbu, who of course is the one that created Jahi-sama Will Not Be Defeated. And what's really cool is that a lot of the staff, director, studio, and everything behind Jahi-sama Will Not Be Defeated will be working on this as well. So you kind of have the same mangaka, the original creator, and a lot of the staff and everything will be working on this same project. And I really enjoyed Jahi-sama Will Not Be Defeated. I think it had some lulling points in it, but it was absolutely fantastic outside of that. And I could definitely see that style and that artwork really kind of shine in this character. The synopsis is, I hired a maid who has something about her I just can't put my finger on. Sure, she looks great and is a fabulous cook, but something about her's not quite right. What have I gotten myself into? Which, I don't know, the PV kind of just implies that it's kind of this young boy and this very charming and beautiful woman, and she's kind of teasing him. So again, I might be placing it too quickly into the teasing girl aspect, but just based on the PV, that definitely looks like what they're trying to push there. Moving on, I'm sure plenty of people are excited at this recent announcement. Adult Swim has announced that they have greenlit 2 new anime series, and yes, one of them is Rick and Morty, the anime. So all fans of Rick and Morty, I've pretty much skirted past that entire fandom, so call me ignorant on all this stuff, but I'm still going to talk about it. But yes, it's Rick and Morty, the animation. Takashi Sano will be working on it as the director, who of course worked on Tower of God. It's going to be running for 10 episodes. Telecom Animation Films will be working on it as the studio. And this is a original work with adapted themes and events from the main series. So definitely look forward to that if you're a big Rick and Morty fan. I might prod in there a little bit. We'll see. Additionally, they also announced Ninja Kamui, which this one is going to be Sango Park will be working on it, who worked on Jujutsu Kaisen. E&H Production and Solo Entertainment will be producing it, and the synopsis is Ninja Kamui follows Jo Higan, who is a Nukanin, a former ninja who escaped his clan and is hiding from the violent past in a rural American with his family. One night, he is ambushed by a team of assassins from his former organization who exact a bloody retribution on Joe and his family for betraying their ancient code. Rising from his seeming death, Joe will re-emerge as his former self, Ninja Kamui. To avenge his family and his friends, he must face off against trained assassins, combat cyborgs, and rival ninjas to bring down the very clan that made him. Sounds very Cartoon Network, so there you go. Both of these series will premiere on Adult Swim and HBO Max. I don't have a date yet, but we'll keep an eye out for it. Moving on, fans of Cool Kyul, Shinja, of course, is the one who created Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid and is doing the readaptation of Iden Deity's No Only Peace. The 4th compiled volume of their work in Futari Bocchi no Otasa no Hime has announced that the manga will be ending with its 5th volume, probably around its 100th chapter. So if you're excited for that series, definitely look forward to a conclusion of it, which sometimes, like I said before, is sad and sometimes exciting. Kind of wanted to check out the series. The synopsis sounds really hilarious. It's Otasa joins the otaku club in hopes of being worshipped as a princess, as she'd be the only female member there, obviously. When she arrives, however, she finds that this said club only has 2 members, and one is her. So not gonna quite be the princess he's expecting, but I'm sure the one guy might like her. She definitely reminds me a lot of a certain character of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. So yeah, it looks great. I've had my ups and downs with Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, the manga itself, but in its art style. But I'm starting to grow a fondness for Kokyo Shinja's work. So definitely looking forward to that. Maybe, hopefully, we'll get an adaptation from Kyoto Animation, maybe? Moving on, the official Twitter account for the TV anime Harem in a Labyrinth in Another World has announced Shiori Mikami, who is the voice of Roxanne, will be performing the theme song for the series. The theme song's title is Oath, so if you're a fan of Shiori Mikami, definitely look forward to that. Additionally, they did announce, or tease at least, the title of the ED for the series, which is Gentleman's Deal 600,000 Null, which I'm guessing Null is the cost or damage of this word. I don't know. I'm sure somebody that's read it know what that is. But yeah, that will be the title of the ED, but they have not revealed the performer for it yet, which I don't know if it's very themed to the show itself. I would assume maybe somebody else within the show is going to be performing that as well. Moving on, the official website for Lycoris Recoil has revealed a promo for the character Chisato Nishikigi, which is one of the characters within this cafe. She'll be voiced by Chika Anzai, who of course is known for her work as Rena from Soundophonium, as well as Chise from SSSS Dyna Zenon, and finally, here recently, Tsubame from Orient. So definitely a fantastic seiyuu for that, and I look forward to that. The PV, she is super hyper Genki, so that might be a little bit of a turnoff for some people, but she definitely looks cute. She has a great demeanor, and so I'm kind of looking forward to that. She's got a little bit of charm to that Genkiness. Doesn't seem to like it's just all Genki for the sake of Genki. So we'll see how that turns out. Moving on, an official website and Twitter account was open for a TV anime adaptation of Malevolent Spirit's Monogatari manga. With this, they released an official visual for the series, as well as cast and staff members. Studio BN Pictures will be animating it, and the synopsis is when spirits cross over into the human world, they can possess old objects and gain a physical form, a Tsukumogami. Tsukumogami can be gentle, violent, or somewhere in between, so the Sanonome clan peacefully helps send them back to the spirit world to avoid destruction. Kunato Hyoma is a member of that clan, but is less than peaceful, since he holds a grudge from when the Tsukumogami robbed him of something important. Afraid that Hyoma's brash anger in dealing with these spirits will lead to supernatural catastrophes, Hyoma's grandfather sends him to live in Kyoto with Nagatsuki Botan, an unusual young woman who actually lives with the Tsukumogami's like family. Can Hyoma learn to control his emotion when dealing with Tsukumogami, or is his own spirit doomed to be possessed by rage forever? I think we talked a little bit about this in the Otaku Spirit anime cast. It's definitely one of those ones that fall into the realm of the Tsukumogami, which is a very popular subject for a lot of anime series. I kind of put it in the same vein of yokai and stuff like that, but I'll definitely be looking forward to see exactly how this one kind of interprets it. It sounds like it's going to be playing a little bit in that gray area, but who knows? And for our last bit of news, Netflix has released a trailer that has confirmed the fourth and final set of episodes for New Shaman King to be released on its service on May 26th. So if you've been keeping up with the series, definitely look forward to that date for the final set of episodes. And that's it. That's all the news. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, make sure to hit that like button and make sure to share this video. It definitely helps us out. Additionally, if you want to get all of my content and you have not already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Additionally, if you want to support us more, we have a link to our Patreon and our tips link in the description below. We definitely appreciate everybody that supports us, and y'all take care.